Hello, everyone. I'm Rob Smith, the Black Quant Edge VTF here at T3 Live, and we're going to take a look at the macro signals. If you want to go take a look at how they played out last quarter with this nice move, you can go back to Smith in the Black on YouTube, all one word, and look at the December 26th macro video, and there's a lot of nice movers. And one of the reasons we want to do this is we want to see where the macro concentrations are and macro signals, because then we can once again reconfirm those with the monthly, daily, weekly, and 60. So it also tells us when things are blown out, because when the markets really move, and some people just look at the S&P and say, oh, it's up too much, but we want to look at the internals to see if there's lack of actionable signals. That's when you're going to see a blow-off move to the upside, to the downside, and that's not what we're seeing. There is a lot of stuff left over on the quarterly and the yearly stuff. So let's take a look at the quarters now that we're at the quarter end. If we go to the Dow Jones, we got GE stays inside on the quarter. All right, and so once again, the technical mechanics of this are going to be a little different. Obviously, there's not going to be a quarterly stops going off, but it does tell us that there's a macro move being made out of a macro consolidation. So what we got here, GE in the Dow, and don't worry if you can't really see it because it's going to be tight on a lot of this stuff. It's a matter of the levels. And so for the next 3 months, GE inside quarter, we want to know about this thing above 31.84 or below 29.25. If we go to Coke, inside quarter, above 42.70 or below 40.22. We're going to want to know about that, those two in the Dow. Big concentration in the oils. XLE goes inside quarter, and that's going to be 76.81 or 67.86. XOP goes inside. Lots of energies, 42.67 and 34.56. OIH goes inside on the quarter. Here, 35.20 or 29.18, and that's going to give you a whole bunch. WLL, inside quarter, 13.37 or 7.96. Conoco, it's an inside hammer, 51.68 or 43.26. MRO, and you see this massive concentration of oils here. You can even see the macro quarterly triangle. You can see this lower low and this higher high. This is the giant macro MRO triangle, and now inside quarter, 1827 and 1430. COG inside hammer, 2435 or 2055. Rig, quarterly levels 1616 or 1169. OAS 1642 or 1196. Devon Energy 4945 or 3802. LPI 1555 or 1235. EOG 106.79 or 92.91. APC 72.32 or 59.34. SU 33.47, 29.39. NOV 41.90, 36.44. SU, not do that. 33.47, 29.39. We did that. Okay, we go to Baker Hughes. 65.80 or 55.93. MUR Murphy. Oops. Here. Okay. 32.62, 25.22, and EGN. 60.21, 47.95, and Kinder Morgan. KMI. 23.01, 20.71 inside quarter there. We're also seeing a concentration in some of the retailers. XRT, I believe, does not quite make it. 40.85, nope. Not quite, but you can see this stuff in here, right, on the XRT. And you're going to get Starbucks. Oops. Starbucks inside quarter, 59 and 53.81 Gap Stores. 25.44, 22.03 Whole Foods. 31.58, 28.38 Best Buy. Not by much, but it is. So this is right there. 49.35, 41.67. So right there is Best Buy. Williams Sonoma, WSM. 53.65, 46.44. GameStop. 26.68, 20.24. Getting close. Dollar Tree. 82.25, 72.89. DG. 79.35, 68.23. Ross Stores. 69.53, 64.58. Foot Locker. 77.70, 65.88. Sonic. 27.86, 22.50. Notorious B.I.G. 55.10, 46.99. And if we go to some of the defensive names, Mondelez. 45.48, 41.30. Kellogg's. 76.69, 71.05. Monster. 48.94, 41.02. Now, interesting here, if we go to the trannies, we're going to see another concentration. We've got all those oils. Airlines. American Airline, inside quarter. 50, 39.21. Delta Airlines. 52, 44, 47. United Airlines. 76, 75, 64, 16. Hawaiian Airlines. Right near the lows, too, here. 58, 50, 46, 05. Spirit Airlines. 58.99, 48.29. FedEx. 198.60, 183.87. Go to the Utes. Southern Company. 51.47, 47.57. The REITs, letter O. 63.60, 56.91. Triple N. 46.34, 41.91. Now, we wouldn't think we'd have too much in tech, but we got a few. Xilinx. Semiconductor. Inside. 60.81, 56.60. PayPal. 43.80, 39.02. Juniper. 29.10, 24.90. W Day. Big ranger there. 92.46, 66.75. Big range in that one. Maybe it goes inside again. If we go to SSYS, if there's any hope. 22.13, 16.88. If we go to the XME, XME just misses. You can see goes shooter here. All right. We've got gold inside quarter. GDX inside quarter. GDXJ inside in the quarter. All right, so those are the gold names. RGLD. All right. 73.16, 61 in the RGLD. We've also got this AKS Steel. 11.28, 670. for the quarter. Okay. TECK. 2646 1920. Nucor Steel. 6656 19. The financials, all I could dig up was MetLife. So MetLife, remember, I was watching with the Peru. Look, you see this inside quarter here. It's a very nice move. Now we got another one to see if we can take all this out. MetLife. 56 36 50 25. Healthcare, we got Aetna. 34.77 with a low of 116.04. If you go to the bios, Regeneron. Look at that. Outside quarter, inside quarter. 401.21, 340.09. Alexion. Inside shooter. 145 and 115.58. Juno. 25.50 and 18.90. IONS. 56.91, 37.29. BMRN. Inside quarter. 95.79, 82.57. ALNY. 60.41, 35.98. Home Builder BZH. If there's any hope, used to be somebody. 14.82, 11.18. HOV. Or Home Builder little guy. Inside quarter. 204 and 282. Okay. Now, if we go to the next round here, which are RevStrat to the upside, outside hammer off the inside bar here. HRB 24.59 takes out the RevStrat to the upside. BTX, little guy. RevStrat quarter up above 380. On the RevStrat quarterly down, VRSK would go RevStrat down below 79.09. ARE goes RevStrat down below 106.89. Okay, next if we go to quarterly hammers. Hard to see the Citicorp, but let's go BK. And BK also inside. Momentum hammer above 48.96. We already talked about the oils, Conoco, COGLPI, CNQ also here. Hammer countering the shooter here on the quarter above 33.39. If we go to some of the retailers again, VFC Corp. Quarterly hammer above 56.27. Nordstrom. Hammer counter shooter above 49.20. Deckers. Above 61.49. In Techland, we got Juniper. A little hard to see on that, so we got Vishay. Very slight, but tis what it is. Above 17. F5. Momo Hammer trying to go into the highs. Above 149.50. Dominion in the Utes. Momo Hammer side by side. Above 79.36. If we go to the quarterly shooting stars, Mosaic below 28.34. Go to XME. You can see that shooter here on the quarter. That XME shooter goes below 28.91. You're going to have FCX 11.91. CLF. Piggy below 770, letter X, below 3071, GG, gold, below 1365, Newmont, inside, quarter two, and below 3215, and the Nucor, inside shooter when we talked about that. If we go to the financials, Wells Fargo, shooter off the highs. You can see the triangle here. Got the lows, got the highs. There's also an outside bar, fractal triangle. Below 5334, U.S. Bank. Below 49.99, STI. Below 52.71, PNC. Below 113.66, Prudential. Below 102.01. If we go to the trannies, Norfolk Southern shooter. Below 105.79, Alaska Air. Below 86.22, Ross Stores. I got that one. Ross Stores shooter and inside. We talked about that. All right, that's 64.58. General Motors. Below 33.79, Tenneco. TEN below 60.27. If we go to the bios, Rare, RARE. Below 65.55, TSRO. Below 131.60, BMRN. We know that was inside. Talked about that. UTHR. Below 132.13, Mylan. Below 35.16, Sarepta. Below 26.26, Triple D. That's also inside, all right? Below 13.40 or above 17.68. Okay, if we move on to the yearly charts. So these are the guys who are in motion this year. You've got NRG, slightly inside year to the upside. GT Good Tires, inside hammer to the upside, Good Tires for the year. Netflix, inside year and up, Momo Hammer up. DuPont and the Dow, inside year, side by side, yearly hammers and up. Southwest Air, inside year and up. HCA, HOLX, Momo Hammer here. There you go, about 41.1. Enforce, MDCO, inside year and up here. Wrestling, WWE, inside year and up for right now. On the downside, GPOR, inside year and down. Momo Shooter, year. SABR, SaberCorp, 2-year inside pattern, but below this. Presently, Finish Line, retail. Momo Shooter, year down. And that's below that 1574 there. TPX, inside year down here. That's below 5055. Now, since we've had a nice rally here, we've got hammers to the upside as well. Disney, yearly Momo Hammer to the upside. Good Tires we know. CCL, Momo Hammer up. Dish, hammer up, almost rough strat, not quite. Hammer up, Momo Hammer up. INCY, yearly Momo Hammer up. CBG, trying to take that just right there. So that's above 34.46. As BGI, inside hammer up too. Yep, you see this 3-year consolidation now finally breaking out as BGA. Home Builder, Toll Brothers, Hammer Counter Shooter, year and up. JBL, just above that. So you like to see these things that have been a lot higher too, right? Above that 2514. ANTM, Hammer Counter Shooter, year. Above that 148.26. COL, Momo Hammer year. SWKS, Hammer Counter Shooter year. SAGE, Sage, Manpower MAN, Momo Hammer up. CAVM, Momo Hammer up. That's also inside week this week. On the shooter down, you got Target. Yearly shooters and down. This is also countering the outside, which is Fractal Triangle, which is now taken out. Macy's, Momo Shooter year. Ow. Here, and that's below 29.94. REITs, KIM. GGP. Dillard's Department Store back in the department stores below that. Momo Shooter year down. All right. So for now, you can see that we have the big concentration. Those airlines, we got those oils and all that big concentration stuff. Potential shooters back down in those metals. So for the next quarter and the rest of the year, we can keep the look on this and go back to these levels, because when we continually look for the additional signals, monthly, weekly, daily, 60, and use the macro, the big boys, for even hopefully more push like we're seeing. All right, that's going to do it. I'm Rob Smith in the Black Quantedge VTF here at T3 Live.